foot 6 inches. Number 5, Will Barton. At center, a 7-footer from Stanford, number 42, Robin Lopez. Forward at 6'8" from Le Mans, number 88, Nicolas Batum. At guard, 6'3" from Weber State, wearing number 0, Damian Lillard. And at forward, 6'11" from Texas, number 12, the L-Train, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after that loss to the Cavs in Cleveland. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Money out there with Rose. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Now here's Rose. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. Here's Henderson. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Henderson's got the first points up on the board for Chicago.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. He feeds it to Barton. Aldridge with a screen on Henderson. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. And he gets the bucket. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Henderson with the screen for Rose. McDermott gets a screen from Henderson. Henderson with a screen on Batum. Lopez with the block. The dish to Barton. The finish. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
That sent it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
One player he doesn't want to overlook is Pau Gasol. He said Pau has that hook shot that is nearly impossible to guard, and that most of their defense on Pau will be centered around denying him the ball and forcing him to catch it away from the basket. We'll see if they can execute that plan, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Lillard after the miss from Pau Gasol. And that one's good. Barton.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
For Portland, they won their last contest, that game against Golden State.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Took him no time at all on that one. Batum's got 5.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Now here's Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. McDermott dishes to Henderson. Pass to Rose. He kicks to McDermott. Will it go? And it's Portland with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Remember, they won both games against this club last season, which was, I think, one of the highlights of the year.
Now, here's Lillard. 26 points for him last game against Golden State.
He did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. And that one's good by Henderson.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard outside. There's a good screen. Aldridge left side. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Gasol against Aldridge. Gasol's in the post. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Gasol. So for the Trailblazers, Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Butler in for Will Barton. The Bulls also changing it up. Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Butler in for McDermott. Now here is Robinson. Robinson left side. Lillard attacking. Good on the shot.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Bulls trail by 7. Henderson with the screen for Rose. Rose off the pick from Henderson. Rose kicks to Butler. Connects from three-point range.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Now, here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland converting.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Rose. 6-point game. Left side Rose. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Pau Gasol. Solid numbers last season. He averaged about 14 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. We're finding his name in a lot of different columns in the box score.
Yeah, and that's what they're looking for from him, Steve. He doesn't have to be the star, just somebody with solid contributions across a wide range of areas.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Tony Snell comes in for Rose. Mirotic, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
You know, for a guy his size, he doesn't play above the rim very often like he did on that slam.
Still got some power behind him, though.
Yeah, I mean, you let him get in close like that, he'll throw one down hard on you.
And Portland has possession after the Bulls pick up 2. Butler against Butler. Passes it to Robinson. Gibson with the steal. Butler goes in to the left side wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. And it's Chicago scoring again. Here's Lillard. He's got 6. 1 second left. And that's not going to go. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The NBA.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And they're getting it offensively, too, because they're starting to knock down that mid-range jumper.
Portland leading by 4. They've got Caron Butler. Thomas Robinson is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Barton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now, here's Lillard. kicks it to Barton. 6 to shoot. Butler against Butler. From outside, off the mark. Bulls trail by 4. Snell, the pass to Mirotic. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Here's Barton after the Bulls pick up 2. Back to Butler. Portland moving the ball around. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Now here's Butler. He dishes it to Henderson. Back to Butler. And stolen by Butler. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Leonard. Thomas Robinson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Batum in for Caron Butler. Rose dishes to Snell. Back to Rose. Beyond the arc. Chris Kaman with the rebound. Portland leading by 4. Kaman a screen on Rose. Here's Barton. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Rose has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
And that one's good. Rose has got 5 now.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Kaman sets a screen for Lillard. Outside, Batum with 1 on the clock. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Portland out in front, up by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. Nice energy you showed defensively. The steals kept coming. I want you guys to have that same nose for the ball in the second half. Don't be afraid to take a few chances, even if it means risking a foul call. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. I think it's time for a healthy dose of pick and roll. That's a bread and butter play for us when we get it going, and we are going to get it going. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Marcus Aldridge played a great quarter of basketball. 10 points and a block.